Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Brandon, also known as the Georgia Picker. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, today is going to be another What Sold video. If you guys are new to the channel, thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys are returning subscribers, you guys already know what this video is about. But for the ones who are new to this channel, this is a What Sold video. This is everything that I have found out there in the wild, no matter if it's garage sales, estate sales, abandoned storage units, private picks, does not matter. It's stuff that we find out there in the wild that's away from home, and we basically list it on eBay and we sell it on eBay for more than what we paid for, obviously, and that's how we pay the bills. That's how we get to do everything we get to do. We get to work from home, and that's the beautiful thing about reselling, and or at least being this somewhat big into reselling is what I should say. You know, it allows me to have that benefit of actually working from the house instead of having a normal 9-to-5 job. Now again, I might work some days 12 hours a day, 16 hours a day, but at the same time, I love every minute of every single day of reselling. It has changed my life, and I'm not looking back. So, but anyways, so what's going on this week? So this week is actually Peaches the Beaches. So we're actually driving to Perry, Georgia on Friday afternoon. So it's going to be about 2.5 hour drive. We're going to stay at a hotel, and then we are actually going to book it back down towards the Savannah area from Perry, Georgia. And we're going to be hitting up all those sales on our way home. So hopefully we can find some great treasures. That's going to be on a separate video. I'm not sure if that video is already aired. If it hasn't, it'll be after this video, I'm pretty sure. But we have a lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into these numbers, man. We have 21 items going out for $808.94. So a great start to the week. I cannot complain about those numbers. One quick thing as well. The Warner Robins storage unit. I believe the last What So video, I was keeping tabs on where we're at in the scenario. So, as you guys know, in that Warner Robins unit, we spent $650 in total, and we are actually almost in the green. Well, technically, we're in the green, but we're not in. To me, or for me to further explain it, if you guys remember that 14 karat gold ring, it's literally right here. We still have to take that in. We haven't done it yet. But technically, if you include the gold ring, we are in the green. But if you don't include that, we are exactly $11 away from being back to neutral to get all of our money back. And then we still have a lot to, a little bit to list, and then we still have a lot to sell. So like, for example, we spent $650 on that unit, and right now, currently, we have $1,926 listed, and we have sold $639 worth of stuff, and it's pretty crazy. You know, we won that unit on February 17th, I think, and it's been 2.5 weeks or so. So less than a month, we basically made our money back. So at the end of the day, we're getting there. But once we get into the green on this unit, I will no longer keep tallies on how much we made and all that from the unit, unless it's a unit that really needs to be looked at, like the 2 10x30 units we cleaned out last year. Like I said, those numbers don't lie. I mean, that unit is pretty wild. But the Warner Robins was a very surprising storage unit with some of those Nintendo Power magazines. Like the one sold for $250. Then we have another one that goes for like $150. And then we have a bunch of them that go for $20 to $30, $40, $50, and including some of the games. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff, and it's stuff you can't make up. But storage units can be very profitable if you guys know what you're looking for. But yeah, without further ado, let's go and see what we have pulled behind us, and yeah, let's go and get started. All right, so before I actually show you guys that, we gotta talk about the accountability board. If you guys are not doing this, now I lack motivation from time to time, but I realize something. Whenever I keep up with the accountability board, it really drives me to do better each and every day, or at least do a little bit. For the past few days, I've actually been running again. And every day I'm trying to stay with it. I'm trying to stick with it, and I feel better. I feel better in a sense of like being more productive. As you guys see that we did 12 listings for $564. Sunday is always Sunday. Sunday's always kind of going to be like my off day. But you know, not like a lot of listings, but it's consistent every day that I'm listing. And today we actually did quite a bit. So I haven't added that to my total for my accountability board. But yeah, like I said, not a bad overall past couple of days of sales, and this is kind of what we have. You know, we got a few ornaments. The ornaments are still selling. Like this is from the 10x30 unit. That's from the 10x30 unit. That one is. This one is. But yeah, like it's some pretty incredible stuff. But let's just go ahead and get it started. So first things first is going to be this vintage Peterson DeWitt vice grip locking pliers. If you guys remember me telling you guys about these, if you guys ever find these out there in the wild, as long as you get them for cheap, you know, maybe $5 or so. This one is the 10R model right there. This one right here is sold for $15 plus shipping, and it is from the 10x30 storage unit. Also from the 10x30 storage unit, 1969 Pontiac Firebird. Right there, die-cast car, sold for $5 plus shipping. If you guys remember, in the 10x30 unit, we found this Armed Forces perpetual calendar for the Army. A viewer commented on one of my videos, and I could not find that comment to save the life of me. I could not find it because they said they were interested in it, and I could not find that comment or message. I looked everywhere, I could not find it, and I feel bad because I wanted. What it was is whenever they commented or messaged me or something, they said they were interested if I found it. Well, you keep in mind all those in the 10x30 all of those totes, I didn't know where it was, and I came across it and I just could not find that message. But I listed it, I put it out there for $50 plus shipping. Somebody sent me an offer for $40 plus shipping, so I did decide to accept it. I will go ahead and throw the sold comp right here on the screen of exactly what it looks like. But it's not like very big, but it's not small at the same time. But it did sell for $40 plus shipping. A little miniature called Seaside Scenes, a little miniature ornament, sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, so somebody ended up buying 2 of these Lamax Villages. As you guys know, we found a whole bunch of this stuff at an estate sale. We have this cemetery gate, and we have Manor de Greaves. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So in total, these right here sold for $65 plus shipping. This Milwaukee Charger M12 M18 battery charger. If you guys remember, we got that, a couple of batteries, an impact gun, and the impact gun didn't work, but we got them for free at this past weekend's yard sales, and the first charger sold. Now again, these aren't like crazy money makers, but the fact that it was free and it sold for $15 plus shipping. From the 10x30 storage unit, this Monster Jam Hot Wheels die-cast truck. This one's called Bounty Hunter, and that one right there sold for $19 plus shipping. All right, so this next item is actually going to a viewer. It was kind of funny, but let me go ahead and explain it. So this is the E500 dehumidifier. We actually got this at the bin store in South Carolina for $6, and a viewer was watching the premiere. The viewer's name is Alex. I'm not sure if it is a male or a female. I'm not too sure, but Alex, I'm just gonna call you by your name. Thank you so much for your purchase. Alex purchased this item for $25 with free shipping, and we got it for $6. But they were watching the video premiere, and they're like, oh, I need that for myself or something like that. And I said, hey, it's on the eBay store. Do you want me to link you? And they were like, yeah, please do. So I sent them the link in the chat, and sure enough, they bought it. So thank you so much, Alex, for being a part of the YouTube channel, watching my videos, and of course, buying my product over on eBay. So thank you so much for that. And it's always cool to see a viewer sell every now and then. We don't get a lot, but when we do truly appreciate that. Not only are we taking up your time with these YouTube videos, but you are giving us money, and we do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Also to Alex, next time though, I probably should have put it in the chat, but if anything, if anybody, not just Alex, but if anybody wants something in my eBay store, please let me know, and I will not make you guys pay full price. I do not expect you guys to, because you guys support me over here on the YouTube channel, and I will try to make you guys the best deal possible. But Alex, thank you so much for your purchase. All right, so from the Warner Robins storage unit, this is the Nintendo Zapper, the gray version from 1985. This one right here sold for $20 free shipping. All right, so a while ago, probably like 4 months ago, actually no, 5 months ago, we went yard selling, and this was at the time frame of me doing the 10x30 storage unit. And I didn't really feel like recording because we just recorded so much from the 10x30 units, and we went to some garage sales, and we found a whole bunch of like flame resistant pants. Brand was Wrangler, and then there's a couple of Ariat ones, and then some Harley Davidson pants. There's one set, and then there was some Harley Davidson shirts. So all the Harley Davidson shirts we got for 50 cents a piece, and then all the flame resistant jeans we got for $3 a piece. And pretty wild. So the reasoning why they took so long to sell is because I didn't know where they were. They were actually down in my storage unit, because like I told you guys, I moved a whole bunch of stuff down in my storage unit, and I was going to get to the clothes eventually. One thing you guys learn about me, I am not a fan of clothes. I do not like listing them. I hate questions about them, because honestly, I'm just very uneducated with them. But I do know that there's good money. That's the reason why I do pick it up. But yesterday I got into the habit of like, you know what? I got to get out of this mentality of I don't like something. I know I say it a lot. I don't like listing this, or I don't like testing that, but that's a part of the job. And that's one thing in my mind. I'm really trying to get into that mindset of like, hey, look, just do it, get it over with. And that's what I did yesterday and the day before. I listed one big tote of clothes, and 2 of the items sold. And again, we have $3 a piece into these jeans. So these right here are Ariat flame resistant jeans. Both of them are the same size and the exact same model. Everything is the same. Got $3 a piece in them. I put them up there for 50 bucks plus shipping. Somebody offered me $40 a piece plus shipping, and I said yes, let's go ahead and do that. So $6 into $80 plus shipping. We will take that all day. So again, they've been sitting for about 4 or 5 months because I haven't listed them. So if you guys have something in there, try to get in the mindset of just getting it done. I know it sucks sometimes, but you know, just try to get it done. But $80 sale right there, and we just listed those last night. All right, so from the Warner Robins storage units. So these are one of these strategy Nintendo Power Guides, volume 17. This one says Final Fantasy. Like I said, this is from the Warner Robins storage unit. This one's actually going international. Very cool. This one's from 1990, and it sold for $30 plus shipping. From the 10x30 storage unit, Forecast for Fun Ornament from 1999, sold for $5 plus shipping. These Asics were in my death pile from a long time ago. They've probably been listed for about a month and a half, because that's whenever I kind of went through my death pile in the spare bedroom. These Asics finally sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, so this ornament right here, Christmas Time in the City, 2003, also from the 10x30 storage unit, sold for $3 plus shipping. All right, now we are in the garage. Oh, here we go. First item on top. So this right here is a audio box, Sirius car and home satellite radio receiver. Has the mount and the cradle, whatever that is. I think maybe the thing it sits in, but then that might be the mount. I'm not too sure. We got this for $5.99 at a Goodwill. Me and my wife were just randomly dropping off packages at UPS. I was like, hey, can we stop at Goodwill real quick? And she was like, sure, why not? Went in there, first thing I found, $5.99. And it took about maybe a month to sell, and it sold for $70 plus shipping. All right, J3. I have not been in J3 in a hot minute. And let's see what's sold. Oh, here it is right here. So yeah, so this Old Milwaukee Light beer tap. I honestly do not remember where we got these from. I don't think we have a lot into it, maybe $5. This one right here sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, guys, so right here in E3, so we ended up finding a whole bunch of this like old software in the 10x30, I'm sorry, no, not 10x30 unit, but the Warner Robins unit, and this is the one we're actually looking for. Yeah, so this Microsoft Works 2000, this thing is actually brand new, not a single scratch on it, and this one right here ended up selling for $10 plus shipping. And speaking of the Warner Robins unit and software like this, we have a ton of that type of stuff down in my my storage unit, and eventually we're going to get to it. I'm just in the middle of getting the stuff listed around here in the garage. On top of that, we have an estate sale to go to Thursday and Peaches to Beaches this weekend, and then 2 storage units at the end of this month. Hopefully we're going to win them. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but down there in my storage unit, there's like a bunch of like software like this that we really need to look into, and hopefully there's going to be some money there. But for that disc, for $10 plus shipping, for something that maybe normal people would just not list, you know, I'm just saying that money adds up quick. All right, guys, right here in F6, we're looking for number 71, and here it is right here. Got a whole bunch of these in the online auction. Believe it or not, these KOM Delft ceramic little decanter houses things, they have made me a lot of money. This one right here sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, guys, so right here in E6, this is the Hometown Traditions by Department 56 American Heartland. This is from the 10x30 storage unit, and this little piece from 2004 sold for 15 bucks plus shipping. All right, guys, right here in E4, yeah, and this one is 898 3M filament tape. Yes, so this right here is from the 10x30 storage unit. This one right here sold for $12 plus shipping. All right, so something that took a very long time to sell, and it's going to be these K&N air filters. Now, why did I pick them up? Because K&N is a great brand. Now, I actually only picked these up for $7 a piece, so it's not like it was going to break the bank. They are both brand new, but like I said, K&N is a great brand. Pay $7 a piece, and they took, oh, I'm sorry, They actually were listed in June of last year. So June, it's March, so it's been about 9 months since I've listed these, but they finally sold again. Didn't have much money into them. Somebody bought both of these, so both of them going to the same buyer. These right here sold for $100, free shipping. All right, guys, check it out, man. It is Thursday, March 9th, and it is 6:15 in the afternoon. And tomorrow night, we're going to be leaving for Peaches to Beaches. Now, I'm not sure if this video has been aired. I think it has, but the estate sale video where we went there, we spent $226, and we flipped a whole bunch of stuff to my boy Harley. And I sold him some other stuff, you know, kind of on the side and stuff that I got from the 10x30 unit, that type of stuff. And sorry, ESPN, trying to ruin my video, but that's okay. We're going to keep it in there because I like to, I don't like to script my videos. So, but yeah, so we had that going on today, but again, today's Thursday, and we got some items to pull, pack, and ship out for tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna write down these stats for you guys real quick. We have 13 items going out over on eBay for $472.15, and then we have one item going out for, well, technically it's one sale, but it's technically 6 items, but they're all the same. We already shipped that out this morning, but it was 6 toilet paper, like double roll dispensers that you guys would see like at an airport. You go into the bathroom, they have like that little double roll right there, right? And we sold 6 of those to the same buyer for $171.12. And then I sold 2 golf clubs to a friend. He's getting ready to start up golf, and he needed a wedge and he needed a 3-wood. And I showed him, you know, the stuff that I had, and we agreed on $60 for 2 of those. So I threw that in the mix. So in total, we have 16 packages going out for $515.03. So 515, so $515.03. But if you guys want to include all of that stuff that we sold my boy Harley today, if you want to include all that, we technically made $1,041.03 over the course of yesterday and today. However you guys want to look at it, just online we're looking at $515, but if you include the local sales, we got $1,041. So you know, definitely not too bad. eBay has been really slow this week, and I don't know why. I know the beginning of this week was really good, but between yesterday and today, yeah, we only sold 13 items. It was almost like eBay was down or something. I've seen a couple people complain about it, but it is what it is. You know, we're gonna keep grinding through it. We're gonna hope for better weeks. Like I said, some days are gonna be good, some days are gonna be bad. But that's why you have local deals. So that local deal really helps me out. But yeah. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what we got behind me, and yeah, we got a little bit of mixture of stuff. All right, guys. So here is everything that we have. It is a big mixture of items. So let's go ahead and knock out the 2 clubs for my friend. Cleveland wedge, 588 RTX, and the TaylorMade 3-wood burner. Both of these sold for $60, as you guys know. But then this big monstrosity thing, so clearly it got damaged in transit. We actually found this at the bin store for $7. We've had it for quite some time now. We did open it up, and all the pieces appear to be in there, but the box is just absolute crap. So what we're going to end up doing, we're just going to cut this cardboard like all the way out, and this one, and we're just going to layer it. So we're going to put another layer going this way, and that way it protects this part here because it's clearly ripped. But cut this off, cut the other one off, and then just layer like another 2 pieces, like one going this way and then one going this way. And then we will reinforce all this with tape and all that good stuff, and hopefully it will make it there. It should. But yeah, we'll make sure all this is reinforced. But this right here is a Powell big and tall copper stool, and it has arms and all that good stuff. We technically got this for $7 at Black Friday deals, and I had it up there for like $150. Somebody sent me an offer for $100, and I was like $120, and they accepted. So this big old stool right here sold for $120 free shipping. And I will say it is going to cost quite a bit of money. I mean, this thing is heavy. I would assume $40 to $50. So we're not making like a lot of money on it, but I'm actually glad to see this go. But very, very heavy. Matter of fact, let me see exactly where it's going. Okay, yeah, so this is going to Illinois. So I'm assuming $40 to $50 is what this is going to cost me to ship. But either way, we're making money, and we're getting it out of my storage unit. All right, guys, remember the garage sale where we got these 2 Milwaukee chargers? We got them for free, and as well as a couple batteries and stuff. Again, we sold the other one, I think, earlier this week or last week. I can't remember. But this right here sold for $15 plus shipping. Another ornament from the 10x30 unit. This is called Peep Inside. Pretty cool one, I guess, from 1993, sold for $5 plus shipping. All right, so I actually listed some clothes the other day. You guys remember me telling you guys about I got motivated to list clothes. Clothes is like one of my absolutely worst things to list, even though I do know there's money there. But I got done listing a bunch of flame resistant pants that I picked up a while ago, and there were some Harley Davidson shirts that I picked up for 50 cents a piece, and one of them sold. So this is a 2017 Harley Davidson Texoma, Texas, or Texoma Sherman, Texas Harley Davidson shirt. Sold for $20 plus shipping. Another Hallmark ornament from the 10x30 unit, 1998 Heavenly Melody, sold for $5 plus shipping. Okay, so from the Warner Robins storage unit, as a matter of fact, we're going to be talking about that as soon as we're done with the sales here. From the Warner Robins unit, it's been officially 2 weeks today since we won that unit. Okay, so it's pretty amazing stuff. But after this sale, we're actually in the green. I'm gonna have those stats for you guys here after this. But if you guys remember the lot that I was telling you guys that we put up for auction, all of these are like, so these right here are like NES manuals. Then you have like just random stuff like limited warranty, little, I guess not, it's not a manual, but just like a little paperwork for the old school NESs. There's a couple of magazines in here. They're not Power magazines or Nintendo Power magazines. They're game player strategy guides for Nintendo games. And then there's like some club member letters to somebody specific. Like it said, like, hey, so and so Nintendo club member, here is the upcoming letter for your Double Dragon 2 game or something like that. It was basically saying thank you for your purchase type thing. And we just decided to throw all this up there for auction. And I kid you guys not, it really surprised me. I didn't think it was gonna go for much because they were kind of like leftover stuff. The manuals really weren't really worth like a whole lot. I know there's one of them in here that's worth like 30, but I just wanted to see them in an auction. So all of this stuff right here ended up selling for $67 plus shipping, and that right there puts me in the green in the Warner Robins unit. Pretty incredible stuff. In 2 weeks time frame, we are in the green, and that is the best outcome in the world to me. When you guys do a storage unit, you want to try to be in the green or at least get half of your profit in about 30 days. That's the way I look at it. But if you can make that happen, you're gonna be golden when it comes to the rest of the sales. All right, from the 10x30 unit, this is a Wherever cast aluminum cornbread pin. So yeah, pretty cool. Sold for $5 plus shipping. This is in my death pile, Guitar Hero 2. Again, not sure where it came from. It was just in my death pile. Disc only, sold for $10 free shipping. From the 10x30 unit, this is a Fisher Space Pen, vintage. And yeah, from the 10x30 unit, sold for $10 plus shipping. If you guys remember the Tybee Island citywide yard sale, now I'm not sure because this video hasn't been aired yet for me currently, but whenever this video does air, I'm not sure if people are going to think, wow, why would you pick that up? You're crazy, man. They had a $1 price tag on it, $1. Now the box is beat to crap. All the pieces were there. They were in decent condition. The board was in decent condition. But this one is the Cavalier Chest Stanton Design Tournament Edition. There you go. This one is actually from 1967. 1967, you guys, and it's seen better days, but it's still sold. We bought it for $1 at the Tybee Island citywide yard sale, and it ended up selling very, very quick. Matter of fact, we actually listed that last night, and it sold for $32 plus shipping. All right, so from the bin store in South Carolina, if you guys remember, we went there, we did a video with them, and they were just very, very cool people. Treated me to breakfast, and we found an iPad, found some really cool stuff, and we found this. So this right here is a Samsung S Pen Fold Edition. Very, very cool piece. Got it for $6. So incredible price and incredible sale. This right here sold for $30 plus shipping. These right here were from the 10x30 storage unit as well. 1989 vintage Funrise micro action light up cars. They're very, very cool. I decided to lot them up in lots of 3. And what's weird about this, me and my boy Harley were actually talking about that stuff because whenever he bought the Hot Wheels stuff, we actually found some in one of the boxes. And I was like, yeah, I think I got some listed. And they literally sold maybe 3 or 4 hours after he left. And I'm like, bro, it's crazy how the world works. Like, I don't know, it's weird. But these lot of 3 right here sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, that's going to be everything up here. So let's go ahead and get into these stats. All right, you guys, so check this out, man. So as of right now, so we won that unit on February 27th. So that's exactly 2 weeks from today. Or it's been 2 weeks now since that date. And here are the stats. So as of right now, and keep in mind, we still have stuff down in the storage unit. We still have some other stuff in the garage. As a matter of fact, to give you guys like a little quick thing real quick, we actually, you ever go to like an arcade and y'all play skee ball, and y'all know those brown balls that you roll, right? And you roll up and you have like little holes in the machine, and you got to make them and you get points. Well, we found 6 skee balls, and they actually go for some decent money. They go for like $10 a piece, and the sell-through rate isn't bad on them. So I mean, we found like $60 worth of ski balls right there. So I don't know, it's kind of wild. But we still have stuff to list. That's kind of my whole point. But as of right now, though, we have $2,466 listed. And that's pretty incredible, because like I said, I didn't think we were going to be finding too much from that unit, but some of the stuff that we have found has been very surprising, and we still have a little bit to go through, probably like another like 6 or 7 totes, and then we'll be done with the unit. But overall, it was just an amazing unit, an unexpected amazing unit. But like I said, we listed 2,466 items, and as of right now, we have made from the sales of $706, which technically we're in the green by $45, and we still have a lot to sell. So yeah, so from here on out, you guys will not hear any more statistics from the Warner Robins unit. I think I've told you guys before, once we're in the green, we do not talk about it anymore, exception of like where it came from. But we won't break down the stats any longer. Unless you guys want me to, I can. But I think we roughly have, you know, $3 to $4 grand worth of stuff. And unless something else surprises me. So I don't know. The Warner Robins unit was a very surprising, unexpected surprise of stuff. But yeah, that's the full statistics for that. Let's go down to the garage and pull a little bit of the rest of the orders that we got to pull. All right, guys, so right over here on the racks, we have this thing right here that's sold. If you guys remember the estate sale where we found all the Spooky Town Lamac stuff. This right here is the Tomb of Sir Edgar Goodbody. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this one right here sold for $13 plus shipping. And I guess that's it. So I thought there was actually a little bit more. But I'll show you guys this real quick. So like I said, we sold all the die-cast cards. And everything in here is literally just boxes, man. We just got to break them down. But I wanted to show you guys this. So like, we have like a Minolta camera and stuff like that. But there are ski balls in here. Like, look at this. There's 6 of them. And they're going for like $10 a piece. I mean, I could be wrong on that. I got to do more research on it. But yeah, there's like a Minolta camera in here. There's Michael Jordan, you know, magazines, a couple other things in here, some vintage shirts and stuff. But the rest, like I think we got like another 6 or 7 totes down in my storage unit that we still have to go through. But yeah, ski balls. Like, you never know what you're going to find in a storage unit. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Again, we got to get this place looking better. Like I said, I still want to do my gym. It's just, you know, I'm just so busy, man. It's just, I need to sit down one day, maybe Sunday after Peaches to Beaches, or maybe Monday or Tuesday of next week. Maybe I can do that. You know, get it straightened out at least. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video, end of today, not the video. We will see you guys Sunday night with what's sold. So we'll see you guys in a sec. All right, guys, so check it out. So we're actually back from Peaches to Beaches. We just went up there for Saturday, pretty much all day. We got home around like 5 o'clock or so in the afternoon. Yeah, I think we did pretty good. But today is Sunday. It's the day after. I spent literally all day relaxing today just because yesterday was kind of a handful. But you know, we're here at home and we have you know, a little bit of orders going out. So you know, sales were definitely slowed the other day, but picked up very quickly over the weekend. We didn't quite hit that $1,000 threshold, but again, that's what we always shoot for. Doesn't mean it always happens, but whenever we do hit that, it does feel good. But we were just shy of it. So anyways, let's go ahead and break down these numbers for the weekend. So over on my first eBay account, we have 22 items going out for $792.23. Over on my second eBay account, we have 2 items going out for $33.02. And then we have 2 items going out over on Poshmark for $24. So that puts us at a total of 26 packages going out for $849.25. So again, we didn't hit that $1,000 threshold, but the sales over the weekend were pretty good. So let's go ahead and see what we got behind us. All right, you guys, so here is the little bit of stuff that we have pulled. What's really interesting is that there's actually a decent amount of like not heavier but bigger items. I know this one's probably the heaviest package, but it's a lot more bigger items, so it will take me a minute to pack up, but nonetheless we will get it packed up and shipped out tomorrow morning. First thing going out is going to be this Matchbox Bradley M2 diecast tank from 1997. This is from the 10x30 unit, and it sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, something that we got in the online auction, a lot of this type of stuff. Signature Club A. Got a lot of this stuff in the auction, and we paid a lump sum amount, not really that much money into it. We're already well in the green. Signature Club A Advanced Formula Sealed Pretty cool stuff. Sold for $55 plus shipping. All right, another diecast car from the 10 by 30 unit. What's cool about this one, it actually lifts up like that. Very cool. This is a 1977 Hot Wheels Don Snake funny car, or diecast car. Yeah, pretty cool. Made out of metal. Sold for $12 plus shipping. All right, so this Casa Smart light switch is Casa Smart or TP Link. They're decent brands. There was normally a set of 3 in here. We got it from the bins from Black Friday deals for $7, but I never really looked in it. And instead of there being 3 switches, there's only 2. But we paid $7, still making money. Sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, so you guys remember the estate sale where we found all the Spooky Town, Lamax villages, and all that good stuff? This one is Greaves Manor. Yeah, probably paid like $8 for it, somewhere around there. Sold for $60 plus shipping. All right, it's from the 10 by 30 unit as well. This is a Right in the Rain black ink refill. Scanned the back, sell-through rate was pretty good, and I dropped it. From the 10 by 30 unit, sold for $9 plus shipping. All right, so this next item is going to be from the Warner Robins unit. It's going to be one of those Transformers. As you guys know, we found some Transformer parts, and believe it or not, there's some crazy high-end stuff in there. I think one item goes for roughly $300. I think we have a watcher on that. But you know, the Nintendo Power magazines, amazing stuff. That Warner Robins unit ended up being something that I thought was okay into something amazing. So, but yeah, this is my first time ever finding Generation 1 Transformers in a storage unit out in the wild. Very, very hard to come by. This one is actually called, so this is from 1983 G1 Soundwave Buzzsaw figure. And it does come with the cassette and the booklet. This thing right here sold for $70 plus shipping. So we are well in the green now on that unit, and we even sold something else that will not be in this video, but the next What Sold video. And yeah, so now that we're officially in the green, I don't have to worry about keeping up with stats or anything like that. Pokemon card, reverse hollow. We have Yamask. Pretty clean looking. Sold for $1.28, free shipping. All right, so from the 10 by 30 unit as well, this is a Coca-Cola Trim-a-Tree collection. This one's called Jacob's Pharmacy. Sold for $5 plus shipping. Bose speaker. This is a Bose Model 101 Speaker 2. And this right here is actually from an online auction with a whole bunch of stuff. This speaker alone sold for $35 plus shipping. All right, this, I don't even know how to say that word. Sakina, I don't know. It is a Pizzelle Baker. Pretty cool. So we got this for $7 at Black Friday deals, and it sold for $35 plus shipping. Got a little ornament here. I mean, not a little one, but it is an ornament from the 10 by 30 unit. It's called Bearing the Colors. Sold for $3 plus shipping. All right, over here is a Charles River apparel. Back in the day, I believe we're roughly in the green. I'm pretty sure, actually, no matter of fact, I think we are in the green. But back in the day, I paid $18 a piece for these. They're very, very slow sellers. I do not recommend buying this brand. I know it is a high brand, as you guys can see here, normally $66. But I invested $18 a piece, and this thing right here ended up selling for $30.50 plus shipping. This Amico 12 pack. So funny thing about this, I shipped this out UPS easily, I would say 6 months ago. It's been a while, and randomly, like a month ago, I think I listed it about a month ago, it randomly came back to my front doorstep and says could not be delivered due to insufficient address or whatever. The person never messaged me about it on my eBay account, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep the money and we will relist it. So yeah, so we ended up putting that back on eBay, and it sold for $47.50, free shipping though. All right, so these Polaris hats, this is the first one to go. We sold a couple of them on Whatnot, and this is the first one that we sold on eBay. I think we have like, I don't know, 5 more. Made in USA, Polaris snapback, pretty cool colorway. Sold for $20 plus shipping. All right, so this Godzilla King of the Monsters Godzilla figure by NECA Real Toys. And actually, what does that say right there? It says Hillside, New Jersey. I guess that's where they're made. I got this for $7 at Black Friday deals. The reason why people didn't pick it up at the bins was because obviously it's torn and it does have a dent. But somebody who's buying this is not somebody who's going to be collecting it. It's going to be somebody just to display this piece right here. So we discounted it. Normally I think it's going for about $50 to $60, and this thing right here sold for $32 plus shipping. From the Warner Robins unit, this Excalibur backgammon game. Whenever I scanned it, I was actually very surprised on the sell-through rate. I was like, I'm not sure if it's gonna be worth anything. We'll put it off to the side because it is new on the inside. The box is has a little wear, but the inside is brand new. So I was very surprised. This Excalibur backgammon game sold for $40 plus shipping. Got a golf club here. This is from an online auction or maybe some golf clubs I picked up along the way. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're in the green. This is called Alien by Pat Simmons. And it is 35. I don't know. I really don't even know what it is. I mean, obviously I know it's a club. It's an iron, but I don't know if that's a wedge. I'm not too sure. Either way, it sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, guys, so the two items going out over on Poshmark is going to be this Town from London Fog. This is from a storage unit at some point. Any clothes that come from Poshmark are literally clothes from a storage unit. This Town from London Fog jacket sold for $14 plus shipping on Poshmark. And this Ralph Lauren Chaps sweater, long sleeve sweater, or maybe not a sweater, but a long sleeve. Yeah, no, it's a sweater. I don't know much about clothes. 100% cotton. Sold for $10 plus shipping and also came from a storage unit as well. All right, guys, so from the Warner Robins unit, we found a bunch of software that was brand new, and I think we already sold one of these. Not the same thing, but something similar. But this one right here sold. This is a Microsoft Money Standard from the year 2000. Sold for $15 plus shipping. F4, still from the 10x30 unit. I'm telling you guys that unit has been making us some killer money. This is a Peanuts boxed PVC gift set, and I don't see a year on it, so no year, but it is from the 10x30 unit. Sold for $15 plus shipping. All right, right here in D5 we have this this knife that was from the 10x30 unit as well. It is a vintage wood and brass handle folding knife made in Pakistan. Nothing too special about it, but it does have the case, and it did sell for $10 plus shipping. All right, right here in D4, we have this Porter cable light. As you guys know, we got a whole bunch of Porter cable stuff at a yard sale. I don't know why I can't say that word. At a yard sale, paid $25 for a whole bunch of stuff. Well in the green, and this is actually the last part of that deal. Sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, guys, that is going to be it for all the sales for the weekend, and the garage does look a little better. We got to break down some boxes, but all those totes right there are empty except for the top one, and there's some stuff here that we still have to get to. We still have a lot of inventory to get through from that 10x30 unit, plus the stuff down in my storage units. I know I say it almost every week, but between doing Peaches to Beaches and just listing, whenever I can, it's just, it is a little hard, but we are going to get there. But on the plus side, I think I already told you guys that my boy Harley bought all the Hot Wheels stuff for me. So now that stack is gone, and it looks kind of more roomy here. Like, it's weird, right? But there is stuff that I need to get listed and get all this stuff organized. But eventually I'm going to get to it. It's just, I don't know when. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. That's going to be the end of this video. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for over 6,800 subscribers. I know I say it every video, but that's going to be it. And look what it is. Hey! The wifey wanted to say hi real quick. Me too. All right, guys. That's going to be the end of the video. Much love. Peace. I don't wanna wake up.